things about YouTube as I started instructing others on the things to be successful on YouTube. And I'm telling you, YouTube totally changed my life. YouTube changed my life because I went from someone that was desperately out there. I was the DM guy. I was DMing people about my opportunities. I was the one posting feverishly on Facebook and on different platforms and stuff like that about my opportunities, hoping to get somebody interested in my opportunities and doing all that type of stuff. Now, I would have some success and I would reach some success in that, but it was a struggle, and it was really, really difficult to get people engaged, to get people to come and to pay attention to what I was doing. And so when I discovered YouTube, and I knew that I could serve on YouTube because I have a heart to really serve people. And when I realized that I could serve on YouTube and share information with people on YouTube and really try to help people get to their next level and try to help people have a transformation, when I realized that I could do that and get even better results, I said, it's game time, right? It's game on for me, because that really changed everything for me. It changed my entire life. Let me tell you guys, I went from begging people or trying or DMing people and chasing people down and doing all of that type of stuff to get people involved to when I got on YouTube, it totally transformed to where people were coming to me and I could put out a video and people would come to me and people would join my opportunities even without me really asking. And so I realized that it was so powerful once I got on YouTube and I started to do those things. And it's been absolutely phenomenal, right? On the transformation that I've been able to have because of YouTube. Now, I want to tell you that transformation started well before I even had a lot of subscribers. And a lot of people think, like I said before, a lot of people think that you got to wait till you get a lot of subscribers before you have a transformation on YouTube or before YouTube changes your life. No, I had a very few amount of subscribers. I remember only having 100 or 200 subscribers, and still it had changed my life. First of all, because let me tell you guys this, it changed me. Because when I saw that it was really helping somebody, I decided to operate with intention. And I had been one that really never really focused on YouTube, or really never really put a lot of intention on YouTube and say, well, look, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to try to serve. It wasn't that. But YouTube gave me that zeal and that passion and say, look, let me help as many people as possible. When I saw people were coming to me for questions and people were coming to me for advice and all of that type of stuff, I said, I got to go out and I got to serve people. And so it gave me a place where I could be consistent, right? It gave me a place where I could show up. And I want to tell you guys, that's the first thing I want to tell you. If you want to be successful on YouTube, the first thing I want you to do is to commit to show up. No matter what, when you first start your YouTube channel, later on when you have your YouTube channel, when there's a lot of other stuff going on with your YouTube channel, there may be times where there's nobody watching. You may not have a lot of subscribers, but keep showing up. Half of the battle is just showing up. One thing that I committed to when I was on YouTube, when I joined YouTube, I said, I'm going to show up. How often? And at that time, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even have a committed schedule on how often I was going to show up. But every time there was something that I could think of or something that came up that I knew the people that were watching my videos needed to know, I was going to show up and provide that every time. And what happened was it was very frequent. I don't know if you guys know, but in the crypto space, things change so fast and there's so much information that you have to share with people that it would overwhelm me. I was doing videos sometimes on a daily basis. Sometimes I was putting out videos twice a day. And you're probably saying, why were you doing that? Because I was trying to get information out to people when they needed it, right? In the real time that they need it. Something happened, I'm trying to put it out there. I was trying to be as transparent as I could when I was putting this information out to people. So that's the first thing, guys. I want you to if you want to be successful on YouTube, I want you to make a commitment to show up. Now, here's the other thing I want to tell you. You got to start. There's so many people who are waiting and hesitating and they haven't gotten started yet. You probably have a good feeling. You probably feel it in your gut, or you had it in the back of your mind that YouTube would be a game changer for you. You've seen it be a game changer for myself and so many others. You probably are thinking YouTube will be a game changer for me, but you haven't started yet, or you haven't started taking it serious yet. Can I let this video be your call, your wake-up call to start taking YouTube serious? Guys, we are in an absolutely phenomenal time where YouTube is more accessible and easier than ever before. And I think we should be taking advantage of it, especially if you're an entrepreneur, right? If you're an entrepreneur, you should be on YouTube and maximizing this platform. First of all, it's free to upload a video. You can get started now. We have resources and we have access to resources more, and they're more available than ever before. You now have your smartphone. You literally have this smartphone which has a 4K camera on it that you can actually record video on. You have a smartphone that you can use for a camera. When I got started, I didn't even have a camera. I was using my laptop and I was recording tutorial videos. So I did a screen recorder, right? And I was recording my screen, showing people what to do. I rarely showed up on camera when I first started because I didn't have a good camera. Once I started making some money and I started taking this thing even more serious, the first thing I did, I didn't go out and buy a DSLR camera or anything like that. What I did was, the first thing I did was I went out and I purchased a higher quality webcam. It's a Logitech. I forgot what the name of the web camera is, but it's a Logitech camera that I went out and purchased. And then I went out and got me some lights, right? I got some lights so that I could actually show up the way I wanted to, right? And so that it would be a better quality. So I went out and I did that. So I want to tell you, you don't have to be great to start, but if you're going to be great, you have to get started. I think Les Brown said something like that, right? But I want you guys to know, you have to go ahead and get started. Get started. No matter what you're waiting on, decide that you want to get started. Now, I have a guide, and this is a shameless plug because I'm trying to help as many people as possible. I have a free guide. I'm not asking you for anything. All you got to do is put in your email address to get it. I have a free guide that you can get, right? That is going to give you the basic foundation of getting started on the YouTube. Getting started on YouTube. Let me see if I can put it on here for you. If not, then I'll put it out, and I'll put it in the description of this video. It's in the description of this video, right? You can get my guide. It's brandbuilders.com/gift. That's where you go, right? And when you go there, it's going to you'll be able to get the guide that's going to help you get started. There's some things that I didn't get started with that I want to help you get started with, that's going to expedite your success. That's going to accelerate some of your success, right? And that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to help people right now take advantage of some of the things that I've learned so you can implement them in your life and with your channel so it could change your life, right? And so I want you guys to get that free guide. It's going to walk you through all the things of getting a successful YouTube channel set up, right? And so I want you guys to do that. But then once you figure out your YouTube channel, what you want to do your content on, right? I want you to make the commitment to show up consistently. Consistency is key. Consistency is a major thing. You got to be consistent on YouTube. YouTube is one of those platforms that it rewards consistency. And if you're not consistent, it will let you know, right? And so you want to upload videos consistently. Does that mean you have to upload videos every day like I did? No, you don't have to do every day. But what if it's once a week? And if you're going to do something like once a week, what I suggest is you show up once a week at the same time every single week so your viewers know what to expect, right? So you show up once a week, every single week, right? That could be your schedule once a week. You can start out that way. Now you can start out that way and you can grow and elevate to another level where you do 2 videos a week or 3 videos a week, or maybe even every day. But start out where you can maintain and where you can be consistent. Start out doing 1 video a week, right? If that's where you want to start. But I want to tell you guys, show up. The battle is showing up. Most people never have success on YouTube, not because their content isn't good, not because they don't understand YouTube. It's because they're just not consistent. They sporadically upload videos. They upload a video here, they upload a video 2 weeks later, then they take a couple months off, and they come back, they upload a video, all of this type of stuff, and people never know when to expect them to show up. But if you can learn how to show up and be consistent and commit. Now, here's one thing that I would say. This is a strong commitment, but I believe if you want to really be successful on YouTube, you will commit to this. One of the commitments that you got to have is that you're going to commit to 100 videos. Now, somebody's saying, Anthony, 100 videos, really 100? Yeah, I want you to commit to doing 100 videos. And I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done. I have I think now mine is 300 and something videos that I have on my channel. I want you to commit to 100 videos before you even try to think about quitting. Now, here's the other thing that I tell people. When people say, hey, look, I want to work with you one-on-one, I want to see what you've done, right? And I want to see, have you already uploaded 20 videos? Right? This is just for one-on-one. Now, I have a community that anybody can get in, but if people want to work with me one-on-one, have you uploaded 20 videos yet? Because that's how you're going to figure out a lot of things. Here's a quote that I heard somebody say before. I can't remember who it is. I may be paraphrasing the quote, but I want to tell you, if it hasn't been tested, then you probably guessed it. Right? And what do I mean by that? If it hasn't been tested, then you probably guessed it. That means that if you have your idea for your channel and you say, well, this is going to be successful. If you haven't tested it, then you probably guessed it. If it hasn't been tested, go out there and test it. Do a video about it. If you think this is going to be successful, if you think this is going to sell, you need to go out and test it. I can't give you the magic wand. There's a lot of things that literally have to be tested and not guessed. You can't just guess everything. I'm gonna guess at when I should upload my videos. No, you gotta test when it's the best time for you to upload your videos. You gotta test when it's the best time for you to live stream. You gotta test this stuff. And don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to put out a video and nobody shows up to watch it. That's part of the process. Even YouTube is testing your videos and your content. When you first get on YouTube, YouTube is going to make some impressions with your video, and they're going to put it out there to some people, and they're going to see who is actually going to come to watch your video. And once they gather that information and they have enough information from the videos that you post, as they continue to put it out there, they're going to gather the type of people who actually watch your videos, and they're going to try to put your videos in front of more people like that. But guess what? If you stop putting out videos, they're going to stop doing their research. The algorithm is going to stop doing impressions of your videos so they can gather the information to see who they should put your videos in front of so that you can get more views. But you got to train the algorithm by putting out content. Right? Putting out specific content. That's some of the stuff we go over in Brand Builders Unlimited. But I want to tell you guys that that's part of the thing, showing up. Here's the second thing. Let me get on this one because this is powerful. You got to have a heart for service. There's too many people that I talk to. The only thing they're thinking about is themselves. They want to put out videos. They want to do stuff. They want to do it just because they're thinking about themselves. How much money they want to get. How many subscribers they want to get. How many views they want to get. But I want to tell you right now, you got to refocus that. You got to refocus your attention. The reason why I see some people fail is because their attention is on themselves and it's not on other people and serving other people. You got to say, hey, I'm going to serve. You got to, when you're thinking about what is going on with other people, are you thinking about like, hey, how can I help them? How can I help them? That's what I'm doing with my content. When there's information that comes out in my space, I'm trying to be one of the people that put that information out there so that if they don't get it from somebody else, they're going to get it from me. If it's news that's going on, I want them to get it from me. If it's different things that's happening, I want them to get it from me. So I'm trying to put out that information. I want them to get it because I know that it can impact their lives. I want to really serve people. So if you are in the fitness space, then you really want to see people become more fit. If you're in the weight loss space, you want to see people lose weight in a healthy way. If you are in the relationship space, you want to serve people and help them have better relationships. You want to help them have long-lasting marriages. You want to help them find love, right? If you want to help them in the dating space, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you are serving people at your highest capacity. So that's what we got. I'm talking things from my experience, how YouTube changed my life, the principles that I've used, the principles that I've learned, right? And I'm talking to you guys about that. The first one is you got to commit to showing up. The second one is you got to commit to serving, right? You really got to serve those people. The third thing is you got to commit to solving problems. Are your videos. Now, let me tell you, there's two major types of YouTube videos that we're going to discuss today, right? YouTube channels, rather. There's two major types of YouTube channels. Here are the two major types, right? From my experience. you have entertainment channels, and you have education channels. Now, I operate in the education space. Sometimes I throw a little bit of entertainment in there. You guys know how I do, right? But I operate in the education space. I am trying to educate people, right? And there's the entertainment space and education. Let me tell you the difference. When it comes to YouTube monetization, there's even a difference. When it comes to YouTube monetization, I hope you guys know this, entertainment channels, even though they can make a lot of money, they get more, entertainment channels get more views, right? But their views don't pay as much as educational channels. Educational channels get less views, but those views pay more money, right? Now, I've never been the one that's specifically on entertainment. Now, I try to make my content, my educational content, as entertaining as possible, right? But I want to tell you guys that one of the things that I focus on is being in the educational space. I know that I can get what we call a higher RPM, revenue per thousand, right? All of that type of stuff. I get a higher revenue because of the fact that I'm in the education space and because of the fact that I'm in the financial space for the most part, right? Now, here's one thing that I want to tell you. Like I said, I told you, it's not just about the money. It's not just about the people. It's not just the money. It's not just about you getting more subscribers. It's not just about you. It's about you actually serving the people and solving problems. Now, when I'm in the educational space, right, and I'm solving somebody's problem, I am trying to think about their problem, what problem they may face. Like in my channel, on my channel, primarily, when I got intentional about my channel, I was trying to help people multiply their money and earn passive income through the power of cryptocurrency so they can make money without learning how to trade. That was the biggest thing for me. I was trying to help people in that facet. I was like, I want you to, people didn't know cryptocurrency. They didn't know how to use it to impact their lives financially, to increase their lives financially. So that's what I was doing. That's what my channel was all about. That's a problem I was solving. I obsessed about that problem. And I was trying to help people with that problem no matter what. That's what it was all about for me. I'm trying to serve people and get a transformation in somebody's life because they had a problem that they wanted to have more income. They wanted to learn about investing. They wanted to get familiar with cryptocurrency. So I was the one that was helping them with that, right? That was my thing. Now, I have a pivot, and most of you all probably have been seeing it lately, especially if you're on this video. I've been having a pivot to where I am going to helping people build brands that bring them passive income by leveraging the power of YouTube. And you're probably saying, why are you doing that? Because I see that there's a problem, right? I see another problem in the space. I've been in this cryptocurrency space, this passive income space right now, and it's a lot of negative things that are going on. The companies aren't doing what they're supposed to do. People are losing money left and right. And what I know is that building a personal brand that brings people passive income is a much more sustainable thing for most people out there. I just have to get people into the mindset that they can do this. And I want to let you know, you can do this. You can do this. All you got to do is get started, right? You got to have the focus and the faith over the fear and get started. You can do this. You can be successful. You can build a personal brand. One of my longest long-term passive income stream is YouTube. The platform or the thing that has magnified my income from my opportunities has been YouTube. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is that you gotta, I want more people to focus. I'm so passionate on people realizing the power of YouTube. And there's so many different ways. You got faceless channels that you don't have to do. My channel was almost a faceless channel when I first started because, like I said, I didn't put my face on my videos. I was doing screen record tutorials on my videos and people found value in it. People found value in what I was doing, so they came and they followed me. They stuck with me. Some of them are riding with me now from the very beginning. They're riding with me right now and saying, hey, Anthony, we still with you. I have people reach out to me all the time, say, I'm rocking with you, Anthony. We're doing this. And we just are on this journey together. Right. And so that's what I'm excited about, is just helping more people transform their lives. And what I know is that there are going to be people who join me for the passive income through cryptocurrency who are now going to transition into this passive income through personal brands by leveraging the power of YouTube, and then they're going to have even more success. They're going to have some long-term multiple streams of income that they're going to build because they're leveraging the power of YouTube. They understand the power of building their own personal brand. They understand the power of everything that's going on right now. Guys, we're in a phenomenal time where AI is doing most of the heavy lifting for us, where we don't have to do all the heavy lifting. AI is doing most of the heavy lifting. But are you taking advantage of AI? Yesterday, I did a whole call on the AI advantage and talking about the different ways that you can use AI to start your channel, to grow your channel, to do all of these things. We're diving deep into AI in Brand Builders Unlimited, my group, and we're diving deep into it so that we can help people. We have people actually doing total channels and getting success off of creating AI videos, AI content. But you got to know how to create that AI content, right? And so I want to tell you guys that I want to see more people get started. I want to see more people have more success because they are building their own personal brand. Hello, hello, LRGA Curves. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being on. But I want to tell you that I'm excited for all the people who are now starting to open their eyes to the possibility of them having their own brand on YouTube. For them stepping out on faith and saying, hey, look, I want to go from where I am to where I want to be. And I believe YouTube can be that thing that catapults you to that place. You got to step up, though. It's August, guys. It's August the 1st. What a better time for, if you haven't been intentional about building a brand on YouTube, it's a great time to you to start focusing on it right now. I want you to think about this. If you started on YouTube right now and 90 days from now, before the end of the year, 90 days from now, what if you had a YouTube channel that had over 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, whatever it is, with people coming to you for your specific area of expertise, your specific niche. And they're participating, they're following your channel, but not only that, they're coming and they're buying stuff from you, they're taking advantage of opportunities with you and all of that type of stuff. How much different would this be? Hey, bro, got one day before my new journey starts. Awesome, Ashtray. Glad to see you on, my brother, man. I'm excited for you and all the things that are happening for you, man, and this new journey for you as well. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate you being on too, brother. I really appreciate it. So, what else, man? Look, I want to know if y'all have any questions or anything. Anybody have any questions? Drop them in the chat. If you're watching on the replay, drop it in the comments. If you have any questions, I mean, I'm telling you guys, I love what YouTube is doing for people's lives right now. I sit on YouTube and sometimes I just type in how YouTube changed my life. And I look at all the people and all the videos and stuff like that, and they're talking about how YouTube changed their life. I looked at one of my mentors, which is one of my virtual mentors. I want to use it that way, who is Myron Golden, and what he said about YouTube. And he said something powerful. He said he believes YouTube is the place that the average everyday person can build an audience and build it big enough to become a billionaire. I don't know of any other place. And I'm telling you, it was powerful to hear him say that, really respect his opinion and what he said. But he said, YouTube is the place that the average everyday person can come. They can publish, they can start putting out content and build an audience and really become a billionaire. I'm talking about a billionaire with a B. You can build an audience. Think about this. Here's the thing I got from Myron Golden, right? He said, here's the problem with most people. He said they overestimate what they could do in the next 3 months and they underestimate what they could do in the next 3 years. Whoo! That's what most people overestimate what they could do in the next 3 months, but they underestimate what they could do in the next 3 years. And what I want to tell you guys, you could probably do so much in the next 3 years if you just sit down and focus and say, I'm going to get there. How to grow my current channel. It's been slow. Just hit 2,300 subscribers after 4 years, posted 870 videos, and I have 2 lives. Have lives twice a week. Okay, that's good stuff. You taking action, which is the good thing, and 2,300 subs is a good thing there. You've been putting in some work. 870 videos. That's something right there. Now, here's what I want to tell you. There's probably some things as Can you drop the link to your YouTube channel in the comments or in the chat? If you drop your link to your YouTube channel, I'll be glad to take a look at it for you. If you drop your link to your YouTube channel there, let me see if I can find it here while I'm waiting. Let's see if you could drop that link in there. We're gonna try to get you pull. Oh, I see it. I got you pulled up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you another subscriber here, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to your channel here. All right, I got you there. So you just got a new subscriber. All right, so I'm gonna go here and we're gonna take a look at your channel. All right, so we got your channel here. Oh yeah, you're getting busy. So you getting some views on your channel and stuff like that. I see you getting some views. Let's look at a individual video though. Let me see one of the most recent videos that you actually published. Let's take a look at it really quick. I want to look at what's this one? This is a 3-minute video here.
Okay, so
all right, easy way. The easy way to juice a lemon. Watermelon plus lemon equals super yummy health. I see what you got in there. Let's look at this. Watermelon lemonade. So, and I forgot. Let me go back. Let me go back to your channel really quick. Let me see something. Let me see what the focus on your channel here. Live streams and new videos weekly. Curves, celebrity interviews, recaps, chats, and coffee room. All right. So, what is the focus of your channel right now? If you had to say if you had to give it a focus, you would say the focus of your channel is. What would you say? Because I see that you said celebrity interviews, recaps, chats, but is it about? I see you doing the juicing, or is it just lifestyle, or what is the actual focus of the channel? If you could drop that in there, I'm just going to look over a couple things here. I see you doing some videos here. Looks like some reaction videos. All right, this is a video that did pretty good for you as well. Mostly Bravo recaps. All right, good deal. So let's look at this. Now,
hey, thanks for coming to learn.
One of the things that I always say, and I think you're doing a good job with this, is that I always say this video was 2 weeks ago, and this is 1.1K views. So this one is doing 20, I think it said 26 times better. Yeah, it's 20. This is an outlier. This one is doing 24 times better than the other videos on your channel. All right. So this is pretty cool. So this video is doing pretty well for you. And one of the things that I always teach my students is it like success leaves clues, always do part twos. Right. And so with this one right here, you may have to look at this, double down on what's working. Maybe if you follow this video up, and I don't know if you already did, and this is lies versus Caroline Brooks, lies versus loyalties. I like that. Chanel. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty cool. So this one, this video is doing pretty well. Your title on here is good. People can tell what it's about. Now, one of the things you can look at with it, let me see. Go back and I would analyze through your videos which ones are getting the highest amount of views, right? So we have that one's an outlier, 24 times what your regular channel is doing. This one is an outlier. This is 32 times what your regular videos are doing. This one is an outlier. This was 3 weeks ago. It's got 4K views, right? Sunny Mix Live, where she came from. So this one is another one that's doing pretty good. How long was this one? This is a 16-minute video. So these are things that you can actually analyze. Go in and look at these. Now you're getting some subscribers on these. Now, I mean, not subscribe, some views on these. Now, what I would look into, and I don't know if you've been into your analytics to look at this to see how many subscribers you actually getting from these videos, but I would definitely go in and look at these and see how many subscribers you actually get from these videos. There's a way in the analytics to be able to do that, right? So you could go in and look at your analytics and see how many subscribers came from those videos. And if you're not getting a lot of subscribers from those videos, what you can really look at is see if you have a call to action to get them to subscribe, right? If you have a call to action of them telling them to subscribe on your channel and why they're subscribing, right? Let me look at this one really quick.
Hey, thanks for coming to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell on the way in. Curvies, oh my gosh. I caught some more Candace Dillard Bassett and Baby Bassett updates for us. Yep.
I love the energy, by the way. The energy on your channel is really good. I like that, right? So this is high energy. You're actually doing this video, 262 views on it. Yes, all the lives I catch are great, but no one seems to watch videos of what I really want to share. But I will certainly continue to post. Thanks. Yeah. So this is this is actually really good. I like that people are doing that and people are catching that. But it's like getting the subscribers. And I guess you will want to get people watching. I see you're doing more of the watermelon lemonade. You've been doing those lately. And those videos, you want people to watch those videos as well, right? And the thing is, so here's the thing I want to tell you about YouTube. I'm just going to give you a little advice on this. So with this, you're going to these things with on YouTube. The reason why these aren't getting as many views is because it's kind of confusing the YouTube algorithm, right? So, and I had the same thing. I have the same thing. Now you can say, hey, look, I'm going to work through this until it gets me more views on this, or you can decide, like, if it's something totally different than what your normal channel is about. Some people decide to start another channel about those things, but I decided, like, I'm going to work through this. I know YouTube is not used to me talking about YouTube education. So YouTube doesn't show, like, it takes a little bit of time for me to build this up, but I'm willing to build it from the bottom, right? And so I say, look, it's just like me starting over. I'm going to build it from the bottom until YouTube shows it to enough people watch my videos that are that want to come for YouTube education, and it share, and then that way YouTube can show it to more people like that, and they can come to my channel to actually do that, right? And so that's why some of these videos, like you will have, if it's different than the other ones, like you said, the lives actually go hard for you, right? And I think because people are coming to watch that, and this is some good stuff. But I would look at that and look at your analytics though around this. Don't forget to look at the analytics. It's a big thing. I want to show you guys. Yeah, you said I'm all over the place. And I understand that. Like, I know and it can be like that sometimes, but you really want to hone in on the focus. If you're going to do something else different, or you're going to try to pivot, if you try to pivot, it's going to affect your numbers somewhat. And everybody will tell you that it'll affect your numbers if you try to pivot, because of the fact that YouTube is used to showing your videos to these types of people who like your videos. And if you show them something else, then they're like, oh, I don't know who to show this to, right? Because this is not the normal content that you're actually doing. But I like your channel. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at some things, and then I'll try to reach out to you. If I can, I'll come back and try to reach out to you if I see some things that will actually help you as far as growing your channel. But I love the fact that you are getting a lot of engagement on here, and that you're getting people to really watch your channel here. Now, I don't know if you tested something. Remember I said testing? I don't know if you tested going with different thumbnails. Like if you tried just trying it to see if it works with the thumbnails. And like, if you look at a video, I think you on this one, let's just look at this really quick.
Hey, thanks for coming to Larger Curves.
So let's look at the other videos around here. So like some of these, like this one got 41K. You see how it has a thumbnail there. You see how these thumbnails are? Like instead of leaving it as is, right? If you test thumbnails like this one right here, Kenya hair care allegedly discontinued. But if you can actually do some thumbnails like this, you could try. I would test it. Like this one right here, even though that's 10 months ago, it got 395,000 views. That's on Peacock though. I mean, we don't count Peacock. But like this one right here is like 4,000, 14,000 views. So yeah, these are some things here. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue to look over your channel, and I'll reach out to you and see what ideas I could give to you that's going to help you grow even more. Let me see. Yeah, the live videos have tailored thumbnails. Absolutely. Let me see. Longer health services. Let me check you out. Let's see what's going on. See what you have here. Let me see if I can find you in here. There we go. Let's see. I got you here. 104 subscribers. I'm going to give you another one. I subscribe to your channel. All right. So let's go in and see what you have here. Now, here's one thing that I want to say for your channel. And let me look at some details for the channel. So you started this back in 2012. 1,200 views, 10 videos, 106 subscribers. Now, what I will say here is a good thing. Now, this was 3 months ago, but what's a good thing here is that with this channel here, you're getting even though it's 3 months ago, you got more views than you have subscribers. And one of the things I look at is their view to subscriber ratio, right? That's one of the things that I actually look at on a channel. So let's see what you're talking about here. On this one, what is stressing you out? So this is a good one.
Hi, hello, Madanta, ni hao, hola, bonjour, namaste, jambo, al-salam alaikum. Greetings from the New York tri-state area.
I like all the greetings too.
Longer DNP, MSN, FNP certified, Secretary Mental Health, NP board certified. I'm the founder and CEO of Longer Health Services, LLC. Longer Health Services is about holistic health. Holistic health focuses on 6 areas of health.
All right, I'll give you some things on this. Now, I love the fact that people are engaging here. So there's like, thanks for sharing. Wow, this is very informative for managing. This is my stress is about thoughts of money. What can I do? So this is good right here that people are engaging with your channel. What I would say here, and this is what I was just telling my wife this earlier this week, what you want to look at, if you look at, and I can't see it on your analytics, but if you look at it on your analytics here, what you would look at is see where people are dropping off of your video and things like that. What you want to do when you start your video is to give them something right up front that's going to make them watch through the whole video. Right. So if what I mean by that is if you say like you got this one, what's stressing you out? This one's about stress, right? And so you're going to be talking about stress, and you say, hey, you go into the video, hey, today we're going to be talking about what's stressing you out. Or you may even give a stat, like a stat about stress. Like give a stat would be phenomenal for this one. And I'm going to go into Chat GPT really quick, and I'm going to ask Chat GPT about stress, right? Maybe I could do it up here so everybody can see it. So let me go into Chat GPT really quick. And this should, let me switch this. I'm gonna switch this so it can share my Chat GPT as well. All right, so we're gonna go in I'm gonna ask it, can you give me let's just say 5, right? Can you give me I'm gonna ask it, can it give me 5 alarming stats about stress? Right? So here's an alarming stat, right? I want y'all to do, you could do it like when you come into your video, say, did you know that 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress? 73% experience psychological symptoms. So this is something that you could come out and you could come into the video with something. 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. Right? And then you say, look, and let's talk about what's stressing so many people about and what's stressing so many people out and what you could do about it. Stay through to the video because the last one that I'm going to tell you is going to blow you away. Right? Does that make sense? If that makes sense, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense for you. On that. So like you said, you could go in, you could take a stat like that. 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. Right? And let me tell you some reasons why and what you can do about it. Stay around for the whole video because the last one that I share is going to blow you away. Now, I don't know what you're going to share on that, but if you guys are watching right now, if you would stay for that video, drop a 1 in the chat. If you would like, hey, look, I'll stay around to watch that video, right? This is about stress, right? And I want to see. Here's another thing. Like I'm using Chat GPT, work-related stress. There's a lot of people who have work-related stress. Right? So work-related stress, the World Health Organization reports that work-related stress is a global issue affecting over 1 in 3 workers. This leads to significant health issues, decreased productivity, and increased healthcare costs. Right? Impact on mental health. Like you could go look through any of these stats. And here's the financial cost. Stress, the American Institute of Stress estimates that stress costs the U.S. economy over $300 billion annually. $300 billion annually in healthcare expenses, lost productivity, and absenteeism. These are stats that people probably don't know, and they're alarming stats that will get people to say, "Hey, look, let me pay attention." Right? And so those are things that I would do. I like your. Let me go back to your channel. So if you do that, that's going to keep people engaged. I love the fact that people are commenting on it and you're commenting back to people as well. Now, here's a powerful thing. And anybody that has a YouTube channel, I want you guys to check this out, right? Because this is going to be powerful for you. Guys, you got to know that you can always go back and update your thumbnail. Right? I want you to go back and update your thumbnail. Because if this thumbnail does all right, one of the quickest ways to wake up the algorithm to your video, there's 2 things that you can go back in and update. You could go back in and update your thumbnail and your title. So let's say if you change this thumbnail to something more about stress, have somebody pulling their hair and put "Are you stressed out?" Right? And then you can come back in here for the title. And since I gave you that thing in Chat GPT, you can change your title to why, you can say, let me get this right. You would say why 77% of people are stressed out. No, you can just literally go in and just change the thumbnail. You don't have to repost it. You just go in and change the thumbnail on the video and just save it. Yeah, you can just change the thumbnail on the video, change the title. When you go into your YouTube studio, you go into edit the video, right? You go in and edit the video. And so you go and you can do this with all your videos. Guys, this is what and this is not about YouTube, but it's the same thing but about video content. Have y'all noticed that on Netflix, if y'all watch Netflix, have you noticed that they changed the thumbnails on the movie titles? They change the thumbnails on the movie titles, on the movies that are out there. They'll change the thumbnails every now and then because it gets people to watch different. It catches people eye different because you've been seeing the same thumbnail of the video. Then they change the thumbnail. Oh, I might watch that show. I might watch that movie because they changed the thumbnail. So you want to do the same thing. Change your thumbnails, right? And when you change your thumbnail, it'll cause YouTube. It'll wake up the YouTube algorithm and cause somebody that wasn't attracted by the old thumbnail, right? But they'll be attracted by the new thumbnail. And if you change the title, somebody that wasn't attracted by the old title, they'll be attracted by the new title. Let me show you guys on some videos here. What I like to go in and do is I'm just going to choose a random video over here. And this one is now look at this. With this, here's and show you guys an example. With this video right here, they've changed the thumbnail twice. Now let me see how long this video has been out for 2 weeks. You see the first thumbnail was like this. It's very similar, but they changed the thumbnail here twice. This one was done on 7/20. This one's done on 7/17. This one's done on 7/22. Very similar, but they changed the thumbnail. Now, look how many times they changed the title of this video. Y'all see how many times they changed the title? The original title of the video was the 7 best outline biz models from beginner to mega advanced, right? The next one was find the best business for your specific situation. Then they changed it again on the same day. Find your ideal business model in 14 minutes. Then 2 days later, they changed it to the best business model for your income level. And then on the same day, they changed it again to watch this to understand the best business for your specific situation. Then they changed it again 3 days later, and they changed it to want to get 100,000 before 2025. Here are 7 ways. So you guys see, look, this is a channel that understands they need to change these titles to keep waking up the algorithm. So they keep changing these titles, and that's why they have, it's part of the reason why this video got 262,000 views. Yep, you're able to go back in and just change the thumbnail and change the title. You can change the description in there too. Change the thumbnail, change the title. You can go in there, edit your description in your video. You can change that stuff, which is going to help wake up the algorithm to like, this is new content. This is fresh. It's going to freshen up your video for you. No, you can go in and change that stuff. Yep. So yeah, that's some powerful stuff right there. Let me see something. I'm going to show you guys something here, just so you can see it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see. I'm going to show you the editing of, when I go into my content, I'm going to show you the editing of this. All right. So if I go in, share my screen with you guys. Hold on. Just bear with me. All right. So check this out. So if I go in now, look at these videos, right? So I got this video that had 52,000 views, right? So I got this video that had 52,000 views. This video has 40,000 views. This one, 36,000 views. Now, if I wanted to go back in and I wanted to edit these videos, I could literally go back in and edit them, right? And I could go and change the thumbnail, do all of that stuff with this video. So this is this video here. And if I wanted to come back in and change the thumbnail, I just go here and I just, you can go down here and you can actually click on these 3 dots and you can change. You can change it. You can even, now they have the auto-generated thumbnails, or I could do the test and compare. Now YouTube has the option when you upload a video, you could do the test and compare. What you could do is upload 3 different, what you'll do is you upload 3 different thumbnails, and what YouTube is going to show those thumbnails randomly, and they're going to see which one converts the best, which one gets the most clicks, which one is going to get the most watch time hours. It's really what they're looking at, watch time hours. They're going to put up those thumbnails and see which one gets the most watch time hours. Oh, that's why you found me. Yeah, there you go. So those are these are some of these videos that I could go back in and change these. You could go in and change the title right here. Like if I wanted to change this title, I could just change that title right there. Right. So those are things I could change. Anything in the description of the video, any of this stuff, you could change all of that. So yeah, this you go in and change everything, anything that you want to on this. Let me go back. So you could go in and you could change those things, look at them, but you can go in and look at the, let's go in, let me see something. I'm going to show you guys. Sorry. I'm going to show you guys from some of the analytics here. You can go in and look at in detail what your videos, like here, where your videos are getting views from. You go in and look at all of this stuff. Look at your analytics. You really want to go in and focus on your analytics, because this is going to help you so much. Right? If you focus on your analytics, it's going to help you see, like in the last 28 days, majority of 97% of people who watch my videos, right, is male or males. And then it is between the ages of 25, 34 and 35 and 44. So I know who I'm creating content for, right? It doesn't tell you specifically all the time, but it gives you an idea of who you are creating content for. Let me go back into this. I'm gonna try to show you guys something else. All right. So this is how much a video could pay. Like this one video right here paid me $2,000. Like this one video right here paid me $2,000. That's one thing that you could go in and look at. But you could go in and look at, it's something I wanted to show you guys here. Let me go into advanced mode. You can literally look at where your traffic sources are coming from, right? You can look at all of this type of stuff. You could go in and you can change this. This is the last 28 days, but let's go in and since upload. So I go in and I can look at people found this video through YouTube search. Majority of people found this through YouTube search. They were searching for information. So 14% of people was through found this through suggested videos. Here's the watch time. Here's the impression. Here's one thing I would tell you too. Look at your impressions. If you go to your video, and I may be going a little bit too much in depth, y'all let me know. But if you look at your video and you want to look at your impressions click-through rate, what this means is how many times YouTube is actually going to put it out there for somebody to watch, and then you're going to look at how many, what percentage of people actually click on the video. What you want to be in there is somewhere between, usually between 4 to 10%. If you're in there between 4 to 10%, you're in a good range for that, right? So that's one of the things to keep in mind when you're looking at that. I know I'm going way into the weeds. I just wanted to show you guys that that's something that I think is important if you're looking at this as well. But hopefully you guys have gotten a lot out of this from me actually taking a look at some other people's channels and looking at these things for you guys here. We've already reached over an hour right now, but so the people who watch, I appreciate you guys being on. And hopefully some people got a lot from this actual session. And I see that some people did comment that they did get something from the session here, but I want to be doing more. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. It's going to, my time is usually between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. I'm still nailing that down on my time that I'm going to go live, but I'll be going live from between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. And we'll be going in on all that we can to help you guys build a brand that brings you passive income using the power of YouTube. All right. So guys, this has been incredible. I am excited for each and every one of you who are going to build a brand to get that passive income. This is going to be amazing. You're going to count on me for showing up. I'm committed to showing up and serving you and actually trying to help you actually get the transformation that you need so that you can become a powerful brand on YouTube. All right, guys. So I'm going to get out of here. I got some other calls to jump on and some other things to do, but I really appreciate you guys for being on. If you're watching on the replay, just comment. Let me know that you watched on the replay if you got something out of it. And if you guys are going to go ahead and start a YouTube channel, if you could drop that in the comments for me, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. I want to check out your YouTube channels, be one of your first subscribers. All right, guys. Until the next video, hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal day. And I am out. Peace.